Look, here's the thing. No matter what conditions you face, yes, the wicket was new to us. We've never seen anything like it, but it's not like one team bats on one wicket and then the other team goes and bat on a different wicket. We all had to play on it, and that's where the skills and the mindset and the temperament comes out. Bangladesh was better than us in all three disciplines. You know, the first two games, it looked like they understood what was a pass score, and you could see in their approach, even if they were scoring in blocks of 10, sometimes 2.5 runs and over, they just knew if they kept wickets in hand and give a push in the last 10 overs, they managed to score in the first two games, I think, 7 and over and 8.2 to get the score to 200, and then they know if their spinners put the ball in the right area, they were good, and they were able to assess and have the skill set to play better cricket on that wicket than us. I'll tell you this, I always want to have some home advantage. You know, I can't tell the Bangladesh team or the authorities what wicket to prepare. You know, what I focus on is trying to ensure that my team, when they travel away, they have a skill set to counteract whatever comes. You know, like I said, this series was very important for both teams. You know, so at home, you're supposed to do what you have to do to win. That's the most important thing. Whether that affects your development going outside of Bangladesh, that's on them for when they travel to play well. But I'm not against it. You know, I'm not against it. I won't be mad. I just thought my players just didn't play well throughout the series. Look, sometimes just watching the series, you say sometimes it's, you know, when you're on the outside looking in and see how, you know, you want to play for West Indies. You know, massive kudos to Akil in the manner in which he came up. When I called him about, you know, being the replacement, I was only looking for the last game. And he said, Coach, no, I get in at 2 o'clock. I'm going to be ready to play and bowl that first ball for you. So I understand the challenges that was faced, but the bravery in which, you know, the bravery he showed, you know, and in a team where you have 3 left-arm spinners, and the guy who's been out for the last 2 years come in and outshine you, then yes, there's place for competition, you know, and that's what you want in a team. You don't want to select guys because they have nobody else to replace them. You want to select guys because they have competition, and what Akil did in this series is definitely going to challenge some of the guys who've been there playing.